God. All right. Hello. I hope to God you can hear me. Is my mic too loud? Hold on. And there we go. How's that? Okay. Okay. Just let me know if any audio badness happens. So I am terrified out of my mind right now. But just gonna go ahead and play a little bit of Infra because I really like this game. Just a little bit, just to test, make sure everything's okay. God, I don't even know where to begin with that. Is it squished? Is the chat fucked up? Is it? I can barely see the preview on my end. I will try. Oh God, Valak. Hello. Yeah. Is it squished? I can barely see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know why that is. Give me a sec. I have no idea what I'm doing really with OBS, but I did squish this. I can fix that, kind of. There we go. I can't make it the right size that I want. I hope you're okay with being small temporarily. Hello, hello. Oh, this is weird. Actually having a chat to read. Hello. Just make do with being small for now. I'll try to figure this out soon, before next time. But right now, this is just a test stream. Don't expect me to go on for too long. I just want to make sure everything works. I've been doing a bunch of testing stuff with my mic and my filters. Oh God, Shimada, why are you here? Why are the cool people here? Thank you. I'm glad you like my design. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this game briefly. I keep saying I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna play this game, a bit of this game briefly, because I really like it. It's a game I can actually talk about. Anyway, this is. I'm just gonna skip this intro. Don't mind me. You can skip the intro, and it gets you cool, some fun
just
dialogue.
Text me the memos. I want this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. Don't forget your gear upstairs this time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love this game. It's a Source Engine game. Made. I don't remember where the developers are from, but I really love this game. Half-Life and Half-Life 2, especially, are very important to me. Like I've had a very long relationship with Half-Life and the Source Engine, and part of what I love about those games is just exploring, especially in Half-Life 2. Just exploring those really decrepit, abandoned European locales, and that's what this entire game is. This is an entire game basically about urban exploration in like really cool places, like all sorts of stuff. I am really gonna hello, thank you people who are here for coming. When did it come out? This it came out episodically, I think. I can't remember the year it came out, but it came out in 3 parts basically, with a bunch of sub episodes. This is a really long game, by the way. Like I've beaten this game before, and I think it took me like 40 hours to beat this game.
Yeah.
But I think that was with the previous playthroughs added in. But I really love this game. I just love exploring. Like urban exploration is something I've always wanted to do, like for real. And this is basically the perfect standing game. I'm really sorry if I don't see what you say in chat, by the way, because I am wigging out a little bit. I've never done anything like this before. But yeah, the gist of the it is a really long game. It is ridiculous. Like it just keeps going. But anyway, the gist of the game is you're like a surveyor type guy, and you basically sent out to go check out these abandoned places, see how they're doing structurally. We're gonna go get the camera and flashlight in a minute, but the core of it is you're basically taking photos of things that are wrong or damaged or broken, and reading notes and taking photos of those notes. And the story of this game is told. Oh God, hi Mal. Yeah, the story is told really well, I think. It's well, a lot of it is told through notes. There's some like very little dialogue, just these notes and some audio logs, and you're basically left to piece the rest together or just ignore it as you please. But it's really good. Oh yeah, this is something. I'm not. I actually, you know what? No, I'll just show you now. There's a few things you can do. You can mess up very heavily in this game. Let's just go down this way. You get an achievement for doing that, which is good. There's a lot of good achievements in this game as well. Anyway,
You live right next to a
take the
train
elevator this
station
time.
anyway, and there's a metro station south of the office.
So yeah, there's a lot of puzzles in this game as well. I could talk about this game for hours. I'm sorry if I ramble or anything, but there's a lot of really cool puzzles in this game, and it's all very built into the world. All you like, the only reason you ever need to solve a puzzle is to bypass it. Oftentimes you'll be dealing with like, oh, this facility is broken, and you need to just you need to get the keys to get out. But to get the keys, you don't need to fix the entire facility, but you could choose to, and that's what I really like. And you get you get different endings based on how you act throughout the game. And this is one of the mistake targets, I believe it's called. If you touch this, or if you take something and throw something at this, it'll break, and that'll count against you. It'll affect your ending. I've only gotten one of the endings before, and it was the normal ending, I think. Anyway, we're gonna get a game now, and I want you to listen to our boy Mark. We're gonna get a bit of dialogue here. Our boy Mark is the most lovable Source Engine protagonist I've ever seen. Check this out.
Okay, that's everything. Now to grab the master keys from the reception.
Like, he just sounds like a guy that got in from The Office. I'm glad you're not displeased. I'm not very confident with my voice, or I haven't been historically. But yeah, our boy Mark, you're gonna get to know this guy. He's a good boy, but he does sound like they just got someone in to record, like someone from The Office, and he doesn't sound like a professional voice actor at all or anything, but he's very lovable. You'll come to love him. Let's go downstairs. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Oh God, I didn't even notice Ren. Hello. Thank you for coming. Oh God. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's okay. Yeah. Oh God.
Hell? Looks like someone forgot.
I'll just
to
tell
pay
you
the
now, this
electricity
is
bill.
the beginning of a running joke in this game, where not a single elevator
I
works.
guess I'll have to take the stairs.
Oh, my favorite color. I like purple, like that kind of royal purple. Combine that with gold. I love that color combination. And black and white pudding. I cannot eat food. I'm a machine. I've never eaten pudding. This is a true fact. But yeah, there is a lot to just explore around here. Like this floor, completely pointless. You don't need to be here at all. There are some. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to explore this whole place because I want you to play this game. I want you to buy this game and play it. It's one of my sole missions in life is to make more people buy this game because it is amazing and underappreciated. Power source. You can see it in my chest there. It's Basically, I just have to set it and forget it and change it out like every couple of years. But yeah, it's a damn good power source as well. I have another thing I can do that I can't show you yet. That I can do with that, but you'll see it one day. I hope. Oh God, so many questions. I'm completely a robot. I'm not a person. I'm just a machine. Oh, is it running? Is it running smoothly visually as well? I was worried about that. That was kind of the main reason I wanted to do this stream today before doing anything else. It is it is sort of a secret technique, you could call it, I guess. Makes me a lot stronger. I don't quite consider myself reliable without it, but I can only do it really briefly. But yeah, I can't show you yet. I'm glad it's working well. I mean, this is like high settings. I'm pretty sure my internet's okay. Oh God, I can't go down here yet. I forgot to go get the keys. We're trying to get the keys for the car right now. We can actually leave. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. There's like a whole alternate route to get down to this area. I'll just show you where that is. Not go too much into it.
Seriously, what's up with these damn elevators? Every time there's a power
Yeah, you can come
cut,
down through an alternate set of stairs, I think it is, that leads you round into IT over here. And there's like notes and... Oh, I can get in this way? I didn't know I could. Okay. A bunch of stuff in here, like notes and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, there was a note in here, right? Yeah, this is what a lot of the notes are about in this game. It's everything's kind of falling apart gradually in terms of infrastructure, and basically everyone's incompetent. You just read these notes and they you get that sound when you learn something. That means you're doing well. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna go that way, but there's more stuff that way. Buy this game and play it and go see it for yourself. Yeah, I love this game. Is the power cable really plugged in? There's a lot of this. There's so much soul in this game. Little bits. So much love went into making this. I cannot gush enough about this game. Is there a newspaper here? Nuclear power production. Sure nothing will come of that.
Morning, Mark. You have a letter from the city authority. It's on the counter. Don't worry, it's not a parking ticket. Looks like it's just some keys.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah, they've even got dialogue for if you try to go out the wrong way.
What's up with the doors?
Looks like they're on the fritz again. I'll get someone from maintenance to take a look. Didn't you leave your car in the parking garage downstairs anyway?
Yeah, Mark is just amazing. Honestly, I think he might be like competing for my favorite Source game protagonist. Well, I mean, he speaks for one, so that gives him an advantage. But he's always got a good remark. There's always something funny to say. It's great. Yeah, absolutely no building in this game meets any standards at all. It is insane.
There it is.
There are like story reasons for it, but you're gonna go into a lot of health and safety hazards. Anyway, this is how we get out of the first area.
And it's a beautiful day in Salberg today, with a little over 18 degrees Celsius and slight overcast.
System requirements. I imagine it's not too taxing. No, you don't actually drive. Hello. But yeah, I mean, it's a Source engine game, so I mean, it's not going to be too graphically intensive, I don't think. It is very impressive for a Source engine game. You see a lot of the engine being put to good use, as you're going to see soon. But I think you could run this on a potato, basically.
I'm finally here. The traffic was horrible. Any last-minute tips before I start surveying this place?
You know the drill. Take pictures of
No fishing. You can. I think there are some dead fish around somewhere at some point. I definitely remember seeing dead fish models in this game.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, what I just did there is kind of the core of this game. You need to find, like, faults, problems, stuff, and just take photos. Pretty sure there's a collectible around here, yeah.
Another geocache.
There's these geocaches lying around,
There's
and
nothing
you can get
inside this
achievements
one
for
either.
doing these collectibles. Here's another achievement thing, because I never forget to go here. Just some... yeah, I don't think you can take photos of these. Yeah, you get an achievement for fixing all of these flow monitors, yeah.
This shouldn't have been off.
Yeah. Geocache, it's a... I only know a little bit about this, but it's kind of a coolish thing. I don't know if it's become lame by now. But basically, based on my limited knowledge, you find out about where a geocache is. I think you would do it like online. There's like forums and stuff like that. They're like, hey, there's a geocache here. Go get it. You actually go out in real life and go to where the thing is, pick it up, open it, and there'll be something in there that the last person left. Then you take it, you leave something else, and that's it. It's like a cool, like hey, here's a cool place to go, like urban exploring. I don't know, I don't know that much, but just a cool thing to do, and they're a collectible in this game. And you don't fight with the camera, but you do fight with the environment, I will say. Yeah, it is like a scavenger hunt or a time capsule. I assume people still do it. But just a cool thing. I've never done it, but it's neat. Are there dead fish here? No. There are dead fish somewhere in this game, I
Someone
swear.
should get that fixed. That's not good.
But yeah, a good way to be sure if something you're taking a photo of is a photographable point is to just point the camera at it. Point the camera at everything.
First inspection target.
The little frame
Old power
in the
plant
camera
that I
screen
already
will
forwarded the name of.
like
Let's
close
see how
in
this
when you
place
get
is
something.
done.
I'll show you. Look. So this is messed up. So we take a photo of this, and that goes towards our ending, basically. You can choose to basically ignore everything, bypass everything, or fix everything, or just leave everything as it is. There's no combat. It's, by all accounts, it's a walking simulator. But in my opinion, my humble opinion, this is the best walking simulator ever made. No enemies except the environment. Like, you will go into some collapsing buildings and stuff, and various hazards that can get you killed. I remember this. This note is really sad. Basically, this dude, like, there's just one maintenance guy assigned to this place, and he has like heart problems and a heart attack, and he just stops coming here, or dies or something. You don't really learn anything about him. It's just a sad thing. A lot of sad. Oh, we're gonna get to something
pack of spare batteries for
in
the
a little
camera.
bit. I think I might show you something that would be cool to find on your own. I don't think it's a perfect run. I think you have to hit like a certain threshold, like of amount of things found and notes read and stuff and things not broken.
Boat cutters.
But you can get
Might
a
come in
like a
handy.
super good ending
A
at the
pack of
end.
spare
I've only ever
batteries for
gotten the
flashlight.
basic good ending. It's like good ending, true ending, and bad ending. I don't know how the other ones go. But this is a good example of the kind of puzzle in this game. See, this whole thing is busted up. But I just picked up a chain cutter, whatever it's called. So I can open up this. This is the actual way to progress. I don't need to do anything here at all. But you can interact with this panel over here. So we see this generator is messed up. And this obviously all isn't right. So let's turn that busted one off.
Should do it.
And then that goes towards a good ending again. Like good progress. Or I could have like I could have switched it off entirely, I could have busted it. It's all sorts of things. And it's all very intuitive like that. It's built into the world. It never
That
feels
makes 2 packs of spares for
forced,
the
like,
camera.
oh, this is a game puzzle. No, this is just an environment that you're traversing through. Really, really fascinating game. I don't think there was anything here. Take photo? No. I'll show you something interesting up ahead. It's along the side here. A lot of secrets in this game. I'll show you a few, just in this first area. But there's a moonshining cave around here. Or is it further ahead? I need to have the camera out. This is gonna go off. I believe you can miss that. Like if I had taken the camera out now, I wouldn't have been able to get that. Where is that? Oh, the cave's further up ahead, I think. Get to that later.
I'm
There's
pretty
like
sure that's not meant to be
there's an
like that.
undetonated bomb over there. Bunch of stuff. Really cool stuff. The atmosphere of this game as well. You probably won't be able to appreciate it fully with me nattering over it, but the sound, the environments, just I love this game. Look how beautiful this is. On a age-old engine. Did it? What? Oh, it did! I've never noticed this before. It's Morning Wood Company. I've never noticed that before. Oh yeah, I think like there are like permanently missable things, not many, but
That
you're
makes
gonna
2 packs of
if
spares
that
for
kind
the
of thing
flashlight.
bothers you, you're gonna want to be quick on the quick save button. Because you can mess things up. Like I said, if I had broken that window in the office earlier, that would have counted against me for the entire game, basically. I don't think that would lock me out of getting the best ending if I messed up just one thing. But those things will add up if you keep messing up. Oh
That's
yeah,
3
this
packs of
game.
camera batteries.
I've played it through fully once, and I've done partial playthroughs a bunch of times, and I think I find something new every time. Like that just now. I had never noticed that before. That was brand new to me. But yeah, the logs aren't being sent through, and people aren't
A
being
local
paid.
looking company. Looks
Put
like
it
they
simply.
went out of business.
There's a whole
Nothing's on in red.
process here.
Looks like
So
the work was cut
this
short.
this is that's the old power plant where we just came through. So we drove up here, ended up here, walked down here. This is where we are now. We're gonna head down this way to the dam, through the sawmill, and down to the tunnel. And this is a whole, like one whole map, I think, or a couple of maps. But this is just like the first area, first chapter of I think like 13, 14, 15, something like that. It's a really big game, but I think this is one of the few examples of an episodic release done right. This game has so much content. Really, really amazing. And like as you've seen, the attention to detail it's just dripping with soul, this game. And it never lets up. It's non-stop. Anyway, the batteries I've been picking up. We also have sort of an ammo system for our camera and flashlight. You'll see the battery indicator in there right now. So this will run out, and I need to actually reload my camera to be able to
Only
keep using
2
it.
packs left.
And it'll keep track of how many packs you've got. But yeah, I often find myself having way more batteries than I need. You can only have 10 of each at a time, camera batteries and flashlight batteries. But yeah, so I always find myself reloading. I found another one. I need to pick this one up. That's where it is? Yeah, here it is. The Moonshining Cave. So I only found this on my last playthrough. Yeah, if you keep this out, it will drain battery constantly, especially the flashlight as well. So you need to be conservative with how
That's
you
3
use this.
packs of flashlight batteries.
But yeah, just a
Interesting.
moonshine distillery in this cave. You can completely miss this. But this comes up again and again. There's like basically an underground past like business of this moonshine. It's just something that comes up and you can pick up on as you go. There's another route over there we could have gone, but we'll loop back around there. I want to show you something down there. Yeah, it's a very laid back game. You can die, and there are some really high intensity moments as well. But it's completely grounded in the real well, mostly grounded in the real world. Just walking around. It's a walking simulator by all accounts, but it's fantastic. I love this game. I don't know if I said that already. Anyway, there's a geocache here. Almost forgot. And this junction box, which we don't have any reason to use right now.
I bet this one is empty too. Who the hell's leaving these around?
Ah, I love you, Mark. Great character. Need to find a good balance between being completely silent and not rambling. Or rambling. Or not rambling. I don't know. I'm bad at that. Rambling.
Looks ready to collapse.
You get a lot of that as well. Unique dialogue for photographable spots you can just completely miss. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It does put me out of breath a little bit, honestly. Oh no! Look at this. There's a tree in the tracks.
Last night.
A tree in the tracks.
I wonder if that signal box I saw earlier still works.
Signal box. Hey, we could go do a good deed. Let's go set that signal box to stop. Yeah, I glow. I have the power thing in my chest I talked about earlier, that glows. There are other parts of me that glow under other conditions. Oh no, a train! Oh no, how could we have predicted this?
There we go.
There we go. That's a good deed done. See this train. Yeah, there's another part of me that glows that I will show you in a second. I need to do more production, more setup stuff. There we go. I always wondered about the guy driving this train. I mean, we don't see him or talk to him, but we basically just come along. If you don't click it, I've actually never done that, or maybe I have. I think it like bumps into it. Yeah, I think it just like bumps into the trees. I don't remember. I never do it. I do. I guess you could call me that. I guess. I just think it looks cool. I like to. I do fight people that you would consider to be bad. I guess. Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but I do like Kamen Rider very much. The entire franchise, very near and dear to my heart. I'll talk about more. Yeah, I'll show you that. I'll show you that thing now. I have another thing I can do. If you've seen my Twitter, you might have seen this. Hey, how I do this. I need to find a faster way of doing this. Look, I can do that. Isn't that cool? The thing in the center of my head there glows. You might think it's an eye, but it's not, actually. It's a hard light holograph projector, which I can't use right now. But that is a thing I can do. It's, I think it's cool, anyway. Anyway, this is a completely optional area. You don't need to go to at all. Completely optional. Now, I might be crazy. I need to think more about my weapons, honestly. I do have weapons, yeah.
Of camera batteries.
I can just make weapons. I can make more stuff. But I have like a gun and a sword and stuff. So like I could hypothetically project a face with this. I'm not going to though, because that's lame. Faces are lame. You ever see a design with a face that's cool? I mean, there are some, but if you take the face away, put like a mask on, it'll be cool. Don't shoot arrows at my thing. Don't shoot arrows at me. Hold on. There. You can't shoot me. Anyway, I'm sure your face is okay. Like, it's okay that you have a face. We all have our flaws. You know, we're not all perfect. I could maybe lose a fight. I'm probably not perfect. I mean, I haven't, but I could. Like this, you could not get an arrow at me. No, no, I don't. It's not a Z targetable weak point. No, leave it be. Can't shoot me in the face. Anyway, I was gonna say, I could swear I might be crazy, but I could swear in an earlier version of this game there was dialogue for if you knocked on these doors. Well, not dialogue, but like Mark would say stuff. No, you can't stun me. I'm made from advanced technology. It doesn't work. Okay. I don't know. Like, you can't even pronounce the name of the stuff that I'm made of. Okay. You can't beat me before you even think about it. Anyway, have a look at this. It's just an undetonated bomb.
I wonder how long that's been there.
I think you can kill yourself with this, or maybe you can't. Yeah, you can. I just remembered you can. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. They will let you mess up. They will let you do the dumbest stuff in this game. It's so comical sometimes. Oh god. Anyway, I'm not a tunie. I don't have a weak point. You can't beat me in a fight. Let's just leave it there, okay? Can't beat me. That was really loud. I'm sorry. I completely forgot that could kill you. Anyway, this is the alternate path back around to... I mentioned an alternate path earlier, which we're not going to use, but it is kind of neat. There is some extra stuff around here. This is... I don't know what you'd call this. Like a... Not really a ferry, but it's like this. It's kind of like a Half-Life puzzle. You turn the valve thing and you can get back across. That's where Morning Wood is over there. I think there's a secret around here. Can you take a picture of this? No. Okay. So there's another thing around here. Ah, good grief. Okay, yeah, there's a secret up here. Caves. A lot of it's few and far between, and you have to go out of your way to find it. But there is some truly terrifying. There are some truly terrifying things in this game. This game, there's a point in this game that has scared me more than I think any other game in recent history. And like, I'm down with horror games and stuff. Oh, what's this? Lots of weird, mysterious things. Water trees. I don't know what most of this says. Yeah, geocache.
Geocache.
A geocache. Yeah, that's something you can do. I'll show you something scary shortly. It is one of the best moments in this game is coming up. One of the most effective moments for setting the scene. I don't think any of the geocaches in this game have anything in them. I've collected a lot of them. I didn't get the achievement for getting most of them. I think it's like 80 or 90% you have to get for the best achievement. But I don't think any of them have anything in it. But yeah, it's still a little while ahead. I guess I'll play that far because I'm feeling more confident now. But there is something truly terrifying ahead that really shakes the tone of this game. And there are moments like that, especially when you get further into the plot and the conspiracy layer. This game is really dark. One of the advantages of being so well grounded is that they can do really dark stuff effectively. Thank you, I will try to have confidence. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a lot better than I did at the start. I was in some sort of state, but I'm okay right now. Things are good. This is good. I'm enjoying this. So yeah, let's actually go ahead to where we need to go. Enough messing around here. We're heading to the, the Hammer Valley Dam now, which is a cool environment. Don't really go to that many dams in video games, I don't think. Yeah, breaking the ice. It's good. It's good. I want to go to a place like this in real life. Like how overgrown and atmospheric this is. Hammer Valley Dam, constructed in 1962. Very old. I love this environment. So,
Hammer Valley Dam. I hope that at least this place is in a better condition.
oh, that's funny. No, it's not gonna be. But oh god, I'm sorry to constantly reiterate this point, but I love this game very much. It's very near and dear to my heart, my cybernetic heart. Anyway, let's go do something stupid. This is another achievement you can get. Oh, what's that? This dam is damaged? That's bad. Damn it, I missed. That was supposed to be a good moment. Hold on. I'll get it, I'm sure. I think there were closer bricks. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Ow. Alright. Just quick save. Oh. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load. Oh, I don't think I've set the quick save button. Hold on, I'll do that now. Sorry for the jank. I just need my quick save. It's F6. I hate that. Does anyone use F6 as a quick save button? Because I always use F5. I've always used F5 historically. But there are some games where it sets automatically to F6. Anyone use F6 or do you just change it? Because I've never used it that way. This time for sure, I promise. Yeah, always F5, right? It's always F5. Okay, check it out. I hope that quick save, I'm gonna check. No, did I not save my settings? Hold on. God damn it. That apply, see. Also the menu in this game is pretty cool. Like it doesn't pause the game. You just go into your phone, like this, and it just frees the mouse. See, I use F5 for quick save and F9 for quick load. God damn it. Quick load. Right. Oh.
Cheat!
And there you go. It's another way you can get yourself killed. Anyway. Let's actually have a look around here. These are a recurring object. They're like, I think these are supposed to be fuses. You use these for a few puzzles. I think there's an achievement for getting... I'm not going to do this now because it'll take me way too long. But I think there's an achievement for throwing one of these fuses from up here and getting it into the slot from here. I'll try it once, but I'm not going to mess around with this. No. I felt the itch to do it again when I saw it miss, but I'm not going to do it. I have to control myself. There are people here. Can't be too weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab another one of these fuses because you can take it with you into the next area, and it makes one of the upcoming puzzles easier. I think. I mean, I always do this. I can't remember exactly how this puzzle goes. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna no, wait, I messed it up. I'm sorry, but I've solved the puzzle. Unless, hold on, I'm gonna quick load. Okay. I'm gonna abuse quick save and quick load, and we're gonna give this a try. Just an earnest try. Okay. We're okay. There. Quick save. Oh. Yes! Achievement, first try. The achievement is called first try. Yeah, totally as planned. Oh hey, Leon and or Alice, thanks for coming. Ow. I was expecting to have to save scum there, but I'm too good at this game for my own good. Sorry for the lack of content from being too good. Anyway, we're gonna take this with us. Oh wait, no! I need to take this picture. I forgot to take pictures. This happens really often. I forgot. I am so lucky. I forgot to flip this switch because I would have gotten stuck then, stuck ahead, and I couldn't go back. I need to remember to take pictures. I do this all the time. You forget to take pictures in this game. Oh god. Is there anything up here? I don't think there is. No, we're okay. Okay. We're good. We're safe.
There we go.
See, now I actually solved the puzzle. But this is in a terrible state. This is like an actual... a serious risk. I mean, you saw what happened when I threw the brick over there. It's bad. It's obviously something untoward is going on. A measly brick. Yeah, but it was a measly brick thrown by me, is the difference. You see, you couldn't get that achievement because you're not like a cool robot guy, you know? It's harder if you play this game as a normal person. It took me a few tries, but it was a warm up. But I am challenging you. I bet you can't do it. I bet you can't buy this game and do what I did. I bet you can't.
I turned it off just to be safe.
Here we go. Different dialogue based on my actions.
Like there's a huge crack in it. Someone needs to get on that right away. Anyway, after I'm down in the dam, I'm heading to survey the Bergman tunnels. Could you have someone pick up my car?
Okay, yeah, do it then. Do it. Buy this game. I bet you won't. Try it. When it goes on sale, yeah. That's fair.
Shit.
Anyway, here's another elevator that doesn't work. I'm just gonna throw this down here. Don't worry about it for now. That'll come up later. Oh, I love this area. You have these power locked doors with the light indicators. Yeah, Mark. He's great. I love Mark. But yeah, these power locked doors, and we have these security door controls. So doors can only be opened when the power is on. Check the main switches downstairs. In case of a security threat, doors can be overridden in the control room, indicated with yellow lights. Overridden doors cannot be unlocked. So this isn't the security room. So some of these doors we can't open. These ones with the yellow lights, we cannot switch these on. But some of them we can switch on. Some of them are broken. Actually, might as well flip all these switches right now. I don't remember if this changes things later on. But yeah, this is a really cool area. There are two ways out of this. Again, you can just choose to bypass most of this area. Kind of messed up in there. Oh, I love when you get loads, like a bunch of photos in quick succession. You get all the different sound effects all at once. Anyway, you can pass through here now. We switched open one of these doors. You can stop corruption. That's kind of a core theme of this game. Corruption. Are there any keys here? No. There's a cool secret here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to show you everything. I guess I will. I mean, I wasn't planning to play this game until like a couple of hours ago, just to test this. I'm gonna play Black Mesa. That's kind of like the first main thing I play. But I love this game as well, so it's easy to talk about while playing. I thought it'd be good to test with. I'm sure I'll come back to this game if people want me to, obviously. But yeah. I don't remember what my main point was. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you all the secrets I know of for this first section of the game that I played today. Just because there's some really cool stuff, and I want to sell people in this game wherever I can. So this is one of the doors we opened, I think. Well, no, it isn't. No, no, it's the door over there. We can go out that way and completely bypass this whole damn section. Another cool thing you can do. How many have I said that's another cool thing you can do multiple times? It feels like I have. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm kind of up in my own head right now and can't think clearly. Well, these are the switches we needed to flip to get some of these some more of these doors open. And here's the elevator again. I think. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And here's the fuse I brought down, just to make this puzzle a bit easier. So I would have had to go get a fuse from somewhere else, but I brought this one down with me. So there we go. I think you can die here. These, I don't think you want to touch these, but you do want to touch this one. Yeah, and now we can open up more of the doors. Okay. Do I have oh, the key? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that if I have been doing it, you haven't noticed, because that'd be embarrassing. Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, I think that opened this door, which is one of the optional areas in here. Did it buffer for anyone else? Is it okay? Are we good? Are we having problems? Oh, good. It's just you. I'm sorry, but I'm happy to hear that it's just you than it affecting everyone else.
I have 5 packs of
Anyway, they were cooling beer in here, in this lab. They were cooling beer, finding the optimal conditions. I think they were experimenting with how to cool beer in here. I think this is to do with the moonshinery from before. But yeah, you can turn this lever, valve rather.
There we go.
That fixes the leak that we photographed a minute ago. So that's just another point in our favour. Yeah, this is another way you can go out. You can completely bypass there if you go out that door. I haven't got that open, and I want to show you all this stuff. Stream is perfect, thank you. I'm sure there are things I can improve, but I appreciate it either way. Now this bit. There's another achievement here that I don't think I'm going to bother with getting. I hope there are no yabs. I really hope so. We'll be okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there's an achievement here. I think it's you have
The
to
water is electrified.
not
I better watch my step.
not walk on these generator things and only use the boxes. I'm going to click save here. It's really easy to die. Basically, if you fall into this, you die. So I'm not going to bother with the achievement or anything. But these boxes can you get? Great. Yeah, Source Engine puzzles, baby. Don't fall off. Oh my god. Yeah, you only need a couple boxes. But yeah, you can get an achievement for getting across here without standing on the turbines and only using the boxes. But actually, it'll be easy just to use the boxes from here. No, I'm not secretly human. I mean, look at me. You've seen what's inside my head already. Do you need me to show you again? I don't have a human head. Or, like, human anything at all. Okay? I'm not human. There will be no yab that reveals this thing that isn't true. Okay? Exactly, humans don't need brains to live. I don't have a brain. No, I was never human. I used to be a calculator. Way back when. Way back when. We're talking really far back. And then I got, like, shifted into, like, actual supercomputer territory, which was a cool upgrade. And now I'm here. And that's a story for another day. But I was a little calculator once upon a time. Crunching numbers. I'm not actually that good at maths, funny enough. But, you know, you don't need to be a calculator. You have all the functions built in. What's going on here? I didn't actually read that. Things are weird. The boss has been paranoid. He ordered the control room setup to be messed up. Change all the locks. Yeah, the boss is weirdly paranoid about security. I wonder why. Anything else I can photograph in here? Ooh, who's my Oshi? Oh, that's easy. Koopa. No question. Koopa Fortuna. She's, very good. Very good. Very good. before that, my Oshi was Ina of Hololive English. She's truly, truly wonderful. I'm glad you also have good taste. But yeah, here's the control room. And check it out, an audio log. I'm gonna shut up for a second so you can hear this. Okay, I wouldn't say I still really like Ina. Ina's great. I don't know if she was my Oshi before. I didn't understand what an Oshi really was back then. Now I know it's more of a motivating force that makes you better than you are. That's what an Oshi is, and that's why my Oshi is who it is now. Anyway, let's listen to this audio log.
My name is Alex Hartman. I was just betrayed by the man who practically built.
No, you can't have multiple Oshis. Shut up. No, you can't. You can only have one.
Then Stahlberg Steel, and now my company, all bankrupted by Jeff Walter. He bought the companies for next to nothing and then ran them straight into the ground. But that's the least of my problems. With the company out of business, there's no way we can keep everything in good repair. Things are breaking down all over the city, but no one's doing anything about it. The police,
Right, okay. This is something I need to figure out.
seems like even the
Automod is not letting through a message with waifu in it. I heard something about that being a blocked word. I'm gonna fix that, and I'll allow that message through in a second when this
it's going to happen.
this audio log is done.
Be here when it
Yeah, it's done.
because there's
I'll let that through in a second. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't have known about it if you hadn't done it. So now I know that's something I need to fix. Anyway, yeah, conspiracy. Yeah, let me allow that. There you go. Okay. I'm glad this is going so well. I mean, like, technically, that is. Like, without... Like, everything seems to be going okay. Like, no lag or anything. That is a surprise. I was expecting more trouble. Okay. So now, these are the security locks that we had on before. Now we can just switch those off. Yes, that's how it works. So when I switched all those doors on before, even the ones that are locked, it will allow them to be open now. So, I thought there was a key to get in there. Maybe there wasn't. Yeah, this is the boss guy, Alex Hartman, the guy who was just speaking on that audio log. We're seeing more of them. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's actually a puzzle for turning the dam back on, which you can do. I think the alarm is just about the you know, the flooding and well, actually, I think the dam is off. It's just completely off. Oh, combat scenarios. What weapons do you prefer? I prefer. Yeah, okay. I'll say this. I prefer hand-to-hand, like CQC, close quarters, or with melee weapons, purely because it's cooler, and I like doing it more. I do use ranged weapons sometimes because it is undeniably effective, but yeah, I think this is the alarm thing. It's just because the whole place is shut down or something. I mean, yeah, we can turn everything back on, and we can actually get the place running again. Which I've always found questionable about the... Not so much the ethics, but like the safety of turning this all back on. Just because, you know, everything's flooded, and that gets brought up in a phone conversation later on. Anyway, there's a whole process for turning this place back on. What do we have to do again? Yeah, we need both the generators to be at 3000 RPM, so we can set this by opening the sluice gates, letting more water in. And it will tell us when we've got it right. Oh, there we go. And the other one. But this is another one of those things you could completely bypass. This is entirely optional. You can just walk out, because we've already unlocked all the doors. We can just leave, but you can also do this. I think we can turn them on now. Okay, that's the generators on, and there's some more stuff later on. Yeah, the generators are on, but we're not sending any power out, I believe. think there's some ARG stuff in this game, by the way. I don't think anyone solved it, but there's a lot of just information hidden around. Like, it's binary, there's like letter codes hidden around, like all this stuff. I think people think some of these things have meaning. There's binary there. Stuff like this all over the place. Oh yeah, I think we have to turn the synchroscopes on here. Yeah. I don't even remember a lot of the logic to this puzzle anymore. I can just do it by reflex. Yeah, I don't know how dams work either. It's yeah, I have no idea. I haven't been given that information. Go in here.
That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
Only 3? I just want to have had more by now. Maybe it's flashlight batteries because I haven't reloaded that yet. Yeah, you get to the point where you're just overflowing with batteries in this game. Too much batteries. I guess it's for people who don't explore as much. I'm the type to explore, check every drawer on every playthrough. Even the ones that I know don't have things in them. How long it took for this game to be made? I think it was... Well, I mentioned before this was released episodically. So I think it was over the course of at least a few years. I mean, even after the first episode was released, it was a couple of years before it was completely done. And there's a DLC coming out as well, an expansion called, I think it's called Whiprock Island, or just Whiprock. And you go to a prison island. But that's been in development for a few years, and we haven't heard much about that. I mean, the people who developed this, I think they're working on another game as well. Oh, what's all this? And you could spend a lot of time just reading this.
Obsessed with Jeff Walter.
Like, here's a bunch of backstory and how everything comes together. Like, that's where we are, Hammer Valley Dam and Bergman Tunnel, where we're going to go to later. And Stahlberg Steel, we're going to go there again later. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff here. Like, you could spend a lot of time just wrapping your head around this. I advise if you play this game and you want to really get into the story, probably just have like a pen and paper, or like, I don't know, like a notepad, just to keep track of some of these names, because there's a lot of recurring. You're kind of on the track of that guy who's left the audio log earlier. We follow him for a lot of this game. Oh, I'm out of battery. Reload.
Only 2 packs left.
Yeah, as far as the story goes, this game really does not handhold you. There are a few moments like that one just now with the audio log, where they spell some things out to you, but a lot of it is incidental information, like notes and stuff like that. That's the dam. That's where we were. We went out that way earlier. I think, yeah. Yeah, you would expect. I mean, another game I like is The Outer Wilds. That's a fantastic game. And that has a really good system of keeping track of information. And I don't think that game would work if it wasn't the way it was with its glossary and stuff. But yeah, they just leave you to it. There are not many additional mechanics. You've got your camera, you've got your flashlight, you can walk around and interact with things, and that's about it. You've got to figure it out. I really admire this game. It's not something that you would expect to get made. Anyway, here's where we can finish off this puzzle of the generator. I need to read this. 2 synchroscopes in the control room. We did this. Use them before you do this. Yeah. So if you do this without doing the synchroscopes, I think you can break this. Yeah, a lot of passion went into this, definitely. I can never remember exactly how this works. So we have main power in. We are synchronized the synchroscopes. I think I'm gonna quick save because I'm terrified of messing this up. So I think we disconnect these, and then we just turn it. Oh, yeah.
That should do it.
There we go. And that gets you an achievement as well. Yeah, just another one of those puzzles. That's completely optional. Like, this doesn't lock you out of anything if you don't do this. You just walk through. Yeah, not made for sales. That's a good way of putting it, but I think it should get more sales. Yeah, they expect you to think this game. They should get more sales. More people should buy this game. Absolutely.
Hey, so I finished surveying the dam. It was in pretty bad shape. The generator room's badly flooded.
Huh. Good thing that the place was on our list.
Yeah. Also, the dam wasn't even connected to the grid anymore. I managed to reconnect it though.
Wait, so you connected a flooded dam to the grid? Is that such a good idea?
I don't see why not. Anyway, I'm heading on to survey the Bergman tunnels next.
Alright, let me know once you're done there.
Yeah.
I wonder how a brain like me would do this game. Well, that's part of the beauty of this game. Yeah, he does have a weird accent, doesn't he? But yeah, that's part of the beauty of this game, is that puzzle just now, completely optional. Didn't need to do any of that. You didn't need to press the button when the alarm was going on or anything after that. It's all completely optional. You can just walk through, because it's not in your way. You don't need to turn the dam on. It's optional. Oh, here's one of those mistake targets. Can act against you if you. I'll just show you. Just do a quick save. Yeah, no gain, but you make a new photo spot by doing that because you broke it. You just broke it. Anyway, the name of the game is INFRA. INFRA. Is that how it's spelled? Yeah. It's on Steam. Highly recommend this game. Yeah, that's something you can do. Oh, look at it, elevator. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Well, I mean, it's a funicular. I'd never heard that word before this game, but yeah, funicular. Yes, you can also see it. You should be able to see it on the stream somewhere. Somewhere. You'll figure it out. I trust you.
Come on.
Oh, an elevator that doesn't work. Imagine.
Shit!
Yeah, I think this one isn't a mistake target, but you do get a new photo point by doing that. So it's kind of rules to it. Like you didn't break that by using it. It was just broken. We just didn't know. But this is just a stupid thing you can do that causes a problem. So don't do this. I need to kind of hurry up. I need to recharge soon. I'm trying to get through this. I want to get through this map at least. Oh no, the company that owns the dam went bankrupt. By the way, this game I think is set in approximately modern day. Yeah. A lot of autosaving is. The autosave key is your friend in this game, or the quick save key. But yeah, the game is set relatively modern day, but this was 1982. So basically, this entire place has been abandoned for like 20-30 years, and it's just been left like this. No one has checked on this. Nobody cares, Like it's a complete state, whole thing. So we get down. This way. Is there not voice actor credits? It might be in game. I don't know. I'm sure there's in-game credits. I mean, he certainly deserves a credit, the voice actor for Mark. You really come to connect with this guy, weird as it sounds. I don't think there's anything down here. This is just for if you break these boards and fall down here like an idiot. A few things in here. Yeah. Oh, that's how you know you're in a source engine game. Throwing boxes around, stacking them up. Yep. This game has kind of weird platforming, by the way. Like you don't jump onto things. Like you hit space near this and then you mantle onto it, which it's kind of reliable, but it's weird as well. Anyway, here's a key. I think that's an optional key, or maybe it's the key for here. I don't know. I habitually collect everything, so I forget what every key is for because I just end up having every key. Yeah, it is like a Zelda climb mantle. Weird though. I don't think I've ever seen another Source game that has that kind of thing. You can jump like regularly like this. I've seen it before, but they just have that mantle to help you get around. Yeah, there's nothing out here. Just a gorgeous view and the sound of the wildlife. More notes. But yeah, again, I think this is either the same company or closely related to the company of the building with the funny name we went to
Looks
before.
like they never
Morning Wood.
received payment for their lumber.
Yeah, they never got paid. Just, everything was a shambles. Yeah, I mean, you kind of can, but it doesn't come up much. You don't mess with physics much. Like, there was that achievement for throwing the fuse, obviously, and throwing the brick, but those are never really main mechanics. Like, you don't really need to do anything like that to progress. Yeah, they do. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, good. I was waiting for this to happen. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah, there are some good like uses of the engine. Like you know how in I think it's what is it? Half-Life 2 yeah, Half-Life 2 episode 2, the start of Half-Life 2 episode 2 where you at the start where the bridge is destroyed and they were showing off that new Source engine technology stuff. There's some stuff like that in this, I think. I remember later on. Yeah, don't touch that broken cable when the lights are on. And make sure it doesn't touch anything. Kind of a problem though, because this whole room is flooded. So, if I turn this on and stay in here, I'm gonna die. So I need to quick now. Whoop. Yeah, the seesaw box puzzle from early on in Half-Life 2. I don't think there's anything like that in this. Yeah, this can kill you.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
Yeah, don't stand in there. That opens up this. Oh yeah, we don't have the key for this. But I do know where the key is. This is that door is for if you leave the dam the other way, then you can come back around after having gotten the key. Come in this way and explore, or I guess take one of these boxes and mantle over maybe. Yeah, I'll just show you where you get the key because we need to go to where we get that key for the one crazy thing I want to show you. Head up here first. Yeah, it's a really pretty game. Jokes aside, you're going to see... I mean, it's all forest right now. But you're going to see a lot of really varied environments in this game. Oh, speaking of. I'll be quiet for this. Again, this is an optional area.
That's not good.
You don't need to come here for anything. But it has this musical bit that plays. You just gotta look at the whole area. And that's where we're heading next. Well, it's not where we need to go. We can just go ahead that way, but we're gonna go this way because we need to get some stuff. It's a ranger cabin, I believe. Yeah, lots of little moments like that. A lot of love and thought went into this game. That's why I really appreciate it. Is there Bigfoot? No, there isn't Bigfoot. I'll say that. There isn't Bigfoot. But I mentioned before there are some terrifying moments in this game. Some terrifying things you can experience and encounter. Pretty sure there's no Bigfoot though. Don't quote me on that. I might have just not found him yet. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't think I need to go this way. There are some forces beyond our comprehension in this game. I'll say that. This is the ultimate route out of the dam. I think there's a couple of other rooms that... Oh! I want to show you something in here. might date this game a little bit. I think, actually no, I don't think it does. I think this was like 2013, 2014. The first episode was released. Here you go. Look at this. Just neat. Just something. Completely optional. I mean, there's a lot of things in this game.
5 packs of batteries left.
Oh yeah, there's more photo points. Almost missed it. This used to be different. There's two things they have. Two textures they use for broken mirrors. One of them is this, and one of them is like some thuggish, goon-looking dude. I don't think graffiti counts. Let me check. Yeah, graffiti. Our job is more about the structural soundness of things rather than, you know, like vandalism and stuff. These green mushrooms, these come up again. It's foreshadowing. Anyway, I don't think there's much else in here. Trying to go quickly. Yeah, this leads us back here. Oh, won't mess around too much here. I want to show you some stuff. Oh, maybe there will be a comment. I'll try. Try and get it all in frame. No, I don't think there are any things that you can photograph to get dialogue that aren't that don't have the regular gameplay effects, like the brackets closing in. Yeah, I mean, I guess they just don't have dialogue. There is a lot of dialogue in this game. A lot of dialogue, monologue from Mark. So, I mean, I think that guy did his fair share. Whoever voice acted him. Anyway, like a ranger cabin or something. You can knock on some doors, but I don't think you can ever get anyone to answer a knocked door in this game. You're very isolated in this. You sometimes come close to meeting back up with people. One of the main things that draws me to this game, or drew me to this game, back when I first played it, is because I really love Half-Life 1, specifically, in a different way than I love Half-Life 2. Because you're kind of just in a bad situation the entire time, and your entire motivation is to try and get out. And right now we're just doing our job, no big deal. But we're going to get to a point where we're like, okay, I've seen enough. We need to go and report back. But it's difficult to even get back. And you get so close to like coming back to society and running into people. It's agonizing. Anyway, here's some more of that moonshine. So, they were giving moonshine to this guy. The park ranger, or whatever the hell this guy is. We've kind of just broken into his building, but I don't think he's here anymore.
No one has lived here for a while. That's for sure.
Yeah, thanks for the confirmation, Mark. And we've got a couple of keys here. Sawmill and cave. So, sawmill was that gate door, whatever, at the sawmill we were just at. And cave is where we need to go, I think. So we do need to come here, actually. And we can open that now. But I think there's... Yes, there's this. This key. This key is important. Well, it's not important, it's optional, but I'm going to get this key. I'm going to have a look at this. Random tourists. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this note is about the guy, Bergman, the guy who ran the dam. Apparently talked to the guy who lived and worked here and told him that he hid his fortune somewhere around here, but the guy forgot. Our buddy, the guy, forgot where he told him it was. But you can actually go and find that. I only found it on my last playthrough. But there is a big cache of money. I'll show you where that is in a minute. Yeah, it's just something you can find. Another optional thing. Actually make some progress. For once in a while. Very easy to lose time playing this. You just explore every nook and cranny. I'm going through it kind of fast because I know where most of the stuff here is. But you could spend a lot of time just losing yourself in this game. Don't fall in and die. What's see. Is there something I missed? Or is that later on? Thanks, later on. Okay, we're good. And this is a note telling us to go to where I just went to get that key. We can just go straight ahead. I think that's like, I mean, not counting the office, that's like the second loading screen we've seen. Like one when we went into the dam and one just now. They're pretty big maps. Yeah, you can go a while without seeing a loading screen in this game.
Starberg really does have some cool caves.
Really does have some cool caves. It's bad? I don't know. I see like half buried barrel and I think like nuclear waste, but I guess it's not. Bands. Enter the tunnel. Flood doors locked tight, but I found an elevator in that building with a pumping station. Should we check it out? Know what you're thinking? I'm sure there's stories about the old tunnel, or just urban legend. Anyway, there might be something useful there. I'll see you at the elevator. I'll just tell you now, it's not an urban legend.
Fascinating.
And I shan't say any more on the subject. Yeah, I'm not going to do the thing that's talking about, probably, because it's kind of convoluted. But you get an achievement for it, so I'm sure you can, you know, find out on your own. If I probably won't get to that point today during the stream. But if I do play this game again, which I probably will, I will show you some things related to that. There is some real spooky stuff. So, oh god, here we are. This is one of my favorite locations in the game. Now, does this count as a debut? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you think of a VTuber debut, and people will typically, you know, they'll talk about themselves more. They'll have slides set up, and talk about themselves more, which I haven't really done. Before, like, I'm feeling okay right now, but before this, I had absolutely no confidence. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to talk about myself and stuff. But I was thinking that, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a TBA anymore. That's what matters. I'm streaming. But I'll do a proper debut sometime. Maybe not anytime soon. But something I was thinking of doing was to what was I thinking of doing? Well, you know how VTubers, when they debut, they have those slides that are you know, that tells them, you know, their likes and the stuff they like, the movies they like. I was thinking I might just make those and put them on Twitter, just because, I mean, I haven't really talked about myself today, other than the fact that I love this game. Yeah, they do a PowerPoint. You can put it that way. But yeah, I think I'll make those slides and just put them on Twitter, just so people have a better idea about me, what I like, and what I'm planning on doing. So I'm not just going to play walking simulators. I'll tell you that much. I've got a list, a preemptive list of games and stuff I want to play. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Anyway, this building. I just want to talk to you. I want you to think back on the kind of tone this game has built so far. We're obviously very steeped in reality, steeped in the real world. But it's not dark, you know? There's corruption and things are messed up. But, you know, I mean, people are corrupt. That happens. Anyway, let's go into this building and have a look around and think about the dialogue. And we're going to use that key we just got. Let's go have a look. I'm not going to speak much for this. I just want you to experience this. Because this is one of the things that sold me on this game. I didn't find this on my first playthrough. I'll just say that.
Oh, smells like something died in here.
A lot of these teddy bears in this game. A lot of hidden teddy bears. Anyway, it smells like something died in here. It does smell like something died in here. Anyway, this door. No. I was sold. Did I? this is kind of the thing that, like, I played a bit of this game through, and I didn't get super far with it, and it was really cool. I liked it, but it wasn't one of my favorite games of all time back then. It is now, and this was one of the moments that caused me to have that change of heart. Anyway, it smells like something died in here, and we got that key. Usually we wouldn't be able to open this door, but we got that unmarked key from the ranger's cabin. I think that's the key that opens this. Anyway, let's open this door.
What the fuck? Is that a corpse? Hey, I found a dead body.
That's not funny, Mark.
I'm serious.
You mean like a dead animal?
No, I'm pretty sure this is a dead guy.
That's unsettling. I'll call the cops and they'll come check it out. Can you give me the precise location?
This is some sort of building after the cave when coming from the dam. It's just before the Bergman tunnels.
Yeah, I know the place. Anyway, I'm sure the cops will figure out what happened to the guy. Just continue on to the tunnels.
Alright, if you say so.
So yeah, you just find a human corpse, and there's nothing you can do about this. You know, the cops will come, and now we've just got to move on. And that's all. But that's a taste of what's really to come with this game. There's a lot of dark stuff in this game, especially later on. Stuff worse than that. Corpse. No, it's not that one. Not that corpse. No. No. It's just there. It still has that grounded quality to it. It's very matter of fact, even though it is incredibly disturbing. But it's just a corpse. Oh, I just remembered about this geocache. Gimme.
A geocache?
I probably missed a bunch of those already. Just a corpse. Just a corpse. I've never felt so unsettled just by a corpse in a game than I have by since the first time I saw that. It's crazy. Yeah, nothing's working, the doors are stuck, valves are missing. Sounds like we'll have to do some puzzles. Robin and Eric. These are recurring names. We're retiring, Robin can deal with this mess on his own. Can't wait to see his stupid face. Great.
Intriguing.
Turn the lights on. Yeah. There's a puzzle in here, right? Yeah. We need to do this. This one's kind of a gamey puzzle. But we need to open the door. If the light is on, you can open the tunnel door. We want to... Yeah, here it is. This is kind of a gamey puzzle, I'll admit. We're here, we want to open a gate at this tunnel. So, we need it to be orange. We need to use the orange setting to be automatic, because green is... blue is do not use, even though it's open. And we need to draw a path. So, let's see how well I do this on screen. A1 right. Yep. B1 down. Yep. B2 down. Yeah. B3 right. Yeah. C3 right. D3 down. And D4 down. And that opens the door. There you go. I think I spent a fair bit more time doing that puzzle the first time around. But yeah, we're here. Nice consistent space, this game. Been using VR games to teach factory workers how to do their jobs. That's cool. I hadn't heard that. I imagine you could use this game as a, I don't know, just avoid places that will kill you and don't be a corrupt politician, I guess. And don't neglect your infrastructure. An article on it a few years ago. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of cool uses for VR, I guess. I feel like it's not quite as bad as... It's obviously... VR's cool. I don't have a VR headset or anything. It's cool, but it's still niche. It's still a big niche. But it does have those cool
It's not good.
non-video game utilities. I feel kind of like the Kinect, you know? Because games-wise, the Kinect was not good. It was trash. But the actual technology is cool, and they had some good applications for that. I mean, you can use that for anything, really. I feel it's kind of a similar situation, but not as bad, because there are some good VR games. I want to play Half-Life Alyx one day, but I would need
The
a
old Bergman
VR
water
headset.
tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Yeah, no. Oh, I see a geocache. Looks like I'm going to have to go over there and risk my life. And reload my
Only
camera.
one pack of batteries left.
Only one pack of batteries? What
I'm
is
pretty
going
sure
on?
that's not meant to be like that. Well, that's a good start.
Okay, let's go over there. Got the geocache. And something else. There we go. Ow. Oh yeah, no health in this game either. It's like you can't. You get hurt by a fall. Like, where is that geocache? Was it here or was it over this way? Ah, there we go.
Another
Yeah,
one.
you get hurt from a fall. Oh god, I died. Slipped off the rocks and died.
The old
Yeah, you get
Bergman
hurt from a
water
fall,
tunnel.
but it just
Let's see
recovers.
how this place is doing.
Yeah, no point for
I
health.
wouldn't get my hopes up.
Take these pictures again.
Only one pack of batteries left.
Oh well.
Well, that's a good start.
Speedrun. Yeah, you gotta watch your footing here. I died here a few times before, I think. That's a quick save. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, geocache.
Another
What's we
one.
got? They almost fell off the rocks again. Yeah, we can head up this way. This is another thing. I think it was my first time finding last time. But there is an achievement associated with this. You may remember I talked about a hidden fortune.
Looks like those unmarked keys from the
this is the
forest
unmarked
guard's
keys.
cabin had a use after all.
Yeah, that's the a fortune of money.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, just completely optional. But they talked about it before, and you can come and find it. And there's some beer in there as well. Yeah, you can't take it with you, I'm afraid. I think I've walked past this all the other times. It's kind of tucked away, but it's there. No, you can't take the money. No. There is something you could do later. I mean, I imagine you couldn't carry that with you. But there is something you can do later. You get to a metro station, and there's a working ATM there. You can buy a ticket for the metro. It's optional. It gets you an achievement.
Careful now.
But they just have a functional ATM in this game later on. Which I thought was neat. Yeah, I know, right? You would want to take the money with you. I thought Mark would have more of a reaction to it. But I mean, I guess he can't really take it with him. I mean, he could take some of those stacks of bills in his pockets, maybe. I mean, I don't know what our boy Mark's wearing, like pockets wise, but I guess you can't take it. And on we go. No going back. And that's chapter 2. I just got the achievement for. So that's chapter 2. There's now we're on chapter 3. A lot of chapters in this game. It goes on a lot. Robin, if you lost your keys again, you have to open FB12 and turn on A2, B1, C3. So here's your puzzle for the day. Oh, God, look at this. This is kind of video gamey as well. It's like 12 to 15 or something like that. I might take a look at it before we finish, because you can go into the chapter select. If not, I don't know, I'll put it on Twitter or something. Yeah, FB12. That's the thing. A2B2, A2B1, T3. So that's this, FB12. What was it? A2, 2, B1, and C3. Yeah. Okay for that? No. It is a big game, yeah. I mean, they spent a long time building it, making it, and you know, it took them a few years. They did it episodically, but it was well worth it because you have a huge amount of game at this level of quality. Yes, for you. But yeah, an immense level of quality and an immense size. Man, I'm just tripping all over myself. I'm very funny. Yeah, here's the map for this area. Oh, you see that? You see that area? Bottom left. Don't go here. I recommend you follow this advice. If you don't, you'll die, and it won't be pleasant. Don't go there. It's not it's not treasure. It's not treasure. Don't go there. Don't. I would go and I would have to go and look at a walkthrough for how to do it. So we're not actually going to do it. But get this game. Go do it for yourself. It's a whole convoluted. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you go there.
That
You go
makes
there.
2 packs of spares for the camera.
Door controls. You need to reset the controls after using the levers. Robin, fix this. I don't remember how. I think I always brute force this puzzle. Auto mod again. Don't get typos. Let that through. Yeah, but yeah. You should buy this game and go there. It's not treasure. You should go there. I think we. I don't remember how this works. I think this is the only puzzle that I just don't know how to do. Maybe if you turn the mains on, the doors, my something, the elevator, and my pipe room. I genuinely do not remember how this puzzle works. On off, reset. No. Yes! I did it. Did it totally purposefully. I solved the puzzle, guys. I did it. A lot of dark dankness in this area. Man, look at this lighting. It's great.
Still 4 packs left.
This place sucks. Look at this. Oh, I don't like it here. Look at this. There should be something standing over there, right? Your brain auto completes that image, right? There's, unpleasant. I do not like it down here one bit. Straight out of Amnesia, yeah, kind of. It has that kind of atmosphere, yeah. It's a good corridor. It's horrible, but it's great. It's even more corridor. Look at this. Ooh, audio log.
The Bergman Group was a great company, founded by Eric Kleinman and Xander Berg. I'd say that company played a big part in rebuilding the city, but somehow Walter managed to take all the credit for that.
Walter.
Anyway, Xander Berg was
Shakes
a
fist.
vital part of that company. When he disappeared, the Bergman Group started having trouble staying afloat. Ultimately, the other shareholders forced Kleinman to sell his share of the company. He became a broken man. Now Kleinman clearly needs someone to guide him. He's a great man, capable of great things. I need him, and he needs me.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. You're gonna hear that line a lot. There are a few repeated lines. Door A2, door E4. Oh, here's a good one. Check this out. Oh, this looks safe. Oh, yeah. Great. You don't want to know how many times I've fallen in there playing this game. There's another one here as well. Fall in there. I almost fell in. I can't remember. There's two ways of getting through this. There's two optional paths.
That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
One of these fuses. I don't think you need this fuse. Yeah, you cannot see that at all, can you, right? Like, you barely see that, but you're looking over there, like, oh, green light, shiny, ooh, 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 and then you fall in. Yeah, I've died for that a few times. Yeah, there's two ways here. This is one of the stronger points to point at for this game's, like, non-linearity, despite being a, you know, a walking simulator and a fairly linear game. But you can go through this way later on, or there's a completely alternate. Oh, you guys can't even see it at all, like with the stream quality. Like there is a little. I don't know if you'll be able to see it like this. If you look at the wall, it's a bit more obvious, but there is a bit of grey. But like you look at it from here, like even I can barely see that. That it sucks. Just take this valve. Get the feeling we're gonna need it. Yeah, it's dark as well, I guess. Here's a puzzle for you. Don't think we need this valve here. We'll plug it in there. I don't think there's any reason to. So we need to bring. Oh, it's another one of these flow monitors. Check it out. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right. There we go.
Another one fixed.
Another one fixed. So, we need to get over here. I think there's something that tells you how to do this, right? What do you do? Oh yeah, it's we have a yellow wire leading to this button, which will bring down this bridge. So we need to. Seems like you would need to configure it like this, right? Don't talk about jump scares in this area, please. There's a place we don't go. Something bad down here. We don't go there. Not to that place. Don't go there. So, that didn't do anything. We can hit this, but it didn't work. There's more configuration we need to do. So S1U, S2D, S1U, E2, S1D, E1. Ah, what? S1U, S1D, E1, E2. Did that do it? Oh no, what did I do wrong? Hold on. S1U, S2D, E2, E1, right? Did am I being stupid somehow? I usually get this puzzle fine. This is correct. This is the thing to do. We have the correct levers. Oh, it's S2D. I'm blind. It's S2D. So S2D, E4, E5, right? So E5. Sorry about that. Don't know what's wrong with me. Oh no. Oh, yeah, we got it. We're okay. I did it. Didn't embarrass myself. Okay. Robin, don't climb on the roof again. Yeah, we can't get through here. Yeah, we can't even open this door. It's not related to the button, I don't think. Just saving us some time. The actual trick here is to do this. With me. Yep. There we go. Some beer. Oh no! Wait, no, it's not. I've just killed myself, so now I can't get back down. That was embarrassing. What's the best Kamen Rider to recommend for a starter? I would say it would depend on your tastes, but assuming you want to start out with a newer series, a more modern series, I would recommend starting with either with either Xaid or Build, because I love those series, but they're very good recent series that you can watch, and it'll get you an idea of how things are. But yeah, definitely watch those. Other than that, I mean, my advice for you is to, looking at what I'm doing, I'm just going to finish this thought before I actually think about this puzzle, because I can't do two things at the same time. Yeah, my advice for you is to watch either of those if you want, or basically just go take a look at the wiki or something, like the Kamen Rider wiki. Go have a look at like just the theme of the show, what it's about, like the gimmicks and whatever, and see if that suits you. Like if you see something that stands out to you, go watch it. But personally, I recommend Build or Xaid. Those are both very good shows. So what am I doing around here? S1D and S2U. S1D is E1. S2U is E3. This is correct. I've done this correctly. Did it? Oh, because I pressed. Did I press this button like an idiot? Yeah, I did it right. Never mind. Like, something wrong with me today. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Always good to get someone new into Kamen Rider, because I love that series very much, if you couldn't already tell. Oh, is there anything to photograph in here? I forgot again. Doesn't seem like it, right? There was a bunch of flooded stuff and those holes in the floor, but I think we might, I don't know if we can get back there. Oh well. For another time. You can go see it yourself when you play this game. Malfunctioning on day 0. I said earlier, I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm pretty close to perfect, but not.
I'm pretty sure that's
not
not
perfect.
meant to be like
I'll
that.
say, I'll admit that much. Yeah, it's not meant to be like that, is it? I don't know if I actually need this valve for anything. I know the secret thing where you shouldn't go, the place where you shouldn't go, requires, I think it requires a valve, a fuse, which we found earlier and left behind, and a code, which I think is in
have 5
here.
packs of flashlight batteries now.
Yeah, new B2 code 4027. You need that number as well. Combine those things in the area up ahead, and it will get you. It will get you killed, but it's something worth seeing, I guess. What's going on? Oh, it's Kleinman and Hartman again. Evidence of Zanderberg's disappearance. Reliable source. Jeff Walter did it. He needed him for a project. The mayor doesn't care. The governor might know something. He supported the project. There's also that cop, Max Collar. Super cop, Max Collar, who's leading the investigation on the disappearance. He might actually be one of the henchmen. Oh, never mind. That's true. He probably knows where he's hiding. Oh.
Intriguing.
Intriguing. How's it working out? Go ahead and look. What's that? No. Nothing. So this we cannot open. That's D5. We want D5 open. Oh, there's a newspaper down there. I see that. I'm gonna go get that. D5. What does D5? Press button. That turns it on. Cool. That's D4. I guess I'll turn these all on. I don't remember there being a reason why it shouldn't. Unless I can only open one at a time. Something. Oh, that's closing. Oh, that sucks. Okay. We can only have one open at a time. Okay. I don't remember if we need to go to the other ones. Oh, it's closing already. Oh, okay. You have to do that quickly. Newspaper. Urban Group's shady downfall raises new questions. I don't know if I ever read all these newspapers.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm sure there's ones that I just skipped over reading fully. That's just more reason for you to buy this game and play it, so you can read the newspapers and see what they say, and all the notes, without my paraphrasing. let's open the store. I think I'm probably gonna get through this area and then call it for today. We're almost at 2 hours. This has gone hold on. This has gone exceptionally well, in my opinion. I'm very happy with how this has gone. I'll probably have another stream tomorrow. Maybe at a different time. I don't know what works best for everyone, but I guess I'll try a different time. Since it's, you know, second stream, might as well try different stuff. Yeah. Nope, don't do that. Yep. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm surprised at how comfortable I've gotten, even if it's still a little weird for me to do this. But see, it wasn't for nothing. It wasn't for nothing. I think this is the other way, the other route you can use to get here. There's like a whole... Yeah, this opens up. I think there's a whole nother puzzle back here. Some stuff.
That's 6 packs of flashlight batteries.
Robin, stop leaving in technical documents wherever you decide to have a break. Yeah, some weirdo will come through and take a picture. Not going through the premises looking for them. Those are important. Can't use the systems. Don't lose them. I went through the documents. There's an article about Zanderberg's disappearance and something about Eric Kleinman's father, Edward. Know about Hartman. They wanted to find Walter. The owner of Starbuck Steel. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Backstory stuff.
Intriguing.
Yeah. Kind of, getting towards
That's not
something.
good. Someone should get that fixed.
Kind of one of the first climactic moments in this game. And there's a key here, yeah. Yeah, I think you need this key as well to get the secret thing. Yeah, you need this key and, like, the code, and, you need to bring up that, fuse from, earlier. And it's an alternate route out of this area, kind of. Right, I need to remember how this works, because this is kind of high tension. Doors. We need to... This is B2 and B3. I think there's some codes for these. B1, B2, override. Let's just go into it. I'll quick save, and we'll do it. I guess. What is it we actually have to do? Again, to progress? I can't remember. Oh, I think it's these, right? One of these. Broken. Just stick this on my head. Oh. Oh look, something's elevating. Sure this won't go wrong. Wow, damn.
The ceiling is coming down. I have to get these doors open.
Didn't see that coming at all. Anyway, here's a place where you can die. It's kind of a high stakes situation. The ceiling's gonna fall in. Done this a million times, so I'm kind of calm about it. Is this what you need to do? I can't remember. I think something opens this up. I think I might just have to wait, or maybe I have to hit one of these buttons. I don't know. So, another one of those puzzles where I just don't remember the exact conditions for solving it. I just know all the things you can do, and I just do them. Please open. I know you have to... Oh yeah, it's the door code's right here, so this is going to open up, and we put in the door code. And if we had done all the other things to get to the secret, we would put in the other code, and that would take us the other way. It reminds me of that part in RE1 where you stop the shark crashing through the window. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen RE1 played through. I've never actually played it, the original or the remake. Oh, here we go. 0451. Nope, that's wrong. Damn it! Let me out, let me out, let me out.
That was way too close.
Okay. Play remake on stream? I could. I might. It's a good idea. I mean, I have the remakes of 2 and 3. I've played 2 pretty extensively, so it wasn't high on my priorities. But I have the 3 remake. I've heard that's not super great, but I could play that. I mean, I haven't played it yet, so yeah, here's this door. That unmarked key opens this. And there's a note here. Hans, I hope you haven't forgotten the code I gave you. I talked to some guy at the pumping station. He told me not to go in there. He also mentioned that he's been exploring the tunnel. Apparently there's a cave full of green mushrooms somewhere. We should go find it. I'm going in to see if the tunnel's safe or not. It's probably fine though. It's probably fine. So meet me inside, Lucas. So yeah, if we had that code for here and we had done all the necessary things, we would be able to go in here and die. But we're not going to do that. I don't want to die. Oh, look, an elevator. Is this climactic music going off while I'm talking nonchalantly about things? Oh, there we
This
go.
elevator better work.
I think there's dialogue for every elevator from now on. I think this one doesn't work either. But yeah, it's a one of my favourite running jokes in this game. Just the elevators don't work. Oh wait, I need to actually get out. That was really close. Oh. I was a bit too nonchalant
Only 2
there.
packs left.
There we go. I guess it's out of here.
Shouldn't have jinxed it.
Couldn't have jinxed it. Oh yeah. If we had gone the other way, we would have had a severe lack of these down there. And this is where they were all hiding. After you can't use them anymore. I love that. And now this leads us out into the... What is this? Like a water filtration plant. This is a really good puzzle area. But I said I was going to stop. It's almost been 2 hours. So, thank you all for coming. This has been really great. I'm really happy with how this went. I might stream again tomorrow. I was planning for this to be a shorter stream, just to make sure everything works, but now it's been 2 hours. But I'm glad you all came. This has gone really well. I'm feeling really happy about this. Next time, we will be playing Black Mesa, another Source Engine game that I love. And while I've got you here, I might as well talk about a few things I have planned. You may have seen on Twitter, I'm into things other than streaming. I like video editing and things like that. So, I have a few things in store. I have one secret project that I am working on currently, which will be out sometime soon, hopefully. Sort of a collaborative project that I think you'll like. Something very good. And I also want to do, I think, 3 clips. I have like 3 ideas for edited clips for other VTubers that I like. Which I'll probably start on probably tonight, actually. And I'll get working on those. And something I've been thinking of doing since people mentioned it. I was planning from the start to do a video, sort of a video series, I guess, on video editing from the perspective of someone who wants to make, clips for VTubers to support Yoshi and all that. Which I'm still gonna do, but I need to refine my process some more. Because there are some problems with the way I do things still. Like the way I download streams when they're live, I need to work on so that I don't have to convert the video after I've already downloaded it. But I'll probably do something soon within the next few days. Probably just stream some video editing, just to try that. If anyone is interested in that, I'll work on a clip, talk about what I do, and if you've got any questions about video editing, feel free to ask. I'm a kind of an amateur, but I like doing it, and I've seen a lot of people want to get into that kind of thing to support the VTubers that they like, and I'm only one machine. I can't watch every stream. I can't make every clip. there's probably already so many things that are like that haven't been clipped by people that have been missed. You'd like to edit for personal works? Yeah, you can do that too. I mean, I'll just go over like basic stuff, just how to edit, really basic stuff, the software I use and stuff. But yeah, that's something I'll try to do soon, because we need more people making clips in the community. I feel like, for me at least, and I think for a lot of other people, clips are a big part of VTubing. Like properly, not just Twitch clips, which are cool, obviously, but like edited clips, just stuff that can go on YouTube, stuff that gets your discoverability up. I think it's something important, and we don't have enough people doing that for people in this like circle, in this community. So I want to help more people do it. I want to. What's the other thing I wanted to say? Yeah. Even if it's outside of, a stream or a video, if you have any questions about video editing, or like you want help with anything, or you want advice or feedback on video editing, please DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open. I'm always open to that kind of thing. Like I said, I want to help more people get into this. So please don't hesitate. I know people can be kind of shy about DMs, but I hope if you wanna talk, we can talk, basically. Is there anything else I wanted to say, or can we stop there? Um, I guess that's it. I'll try to work on those PowerPoint slides, quote unquote, of my interests and stuff. Try to tell you more about me and the stuff I want to do from here on. And this has been really great. I've said it already, but I'm glad you all came along. I'm really happy with this. Thank you all for coming along. I don't know what else to say. Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can stop streaming now and do it. Oh, actually, no. Raids. We can do raids, right? Let's do a raid. Can we do that? I think I can do that, right? Raid. Yeah, raid. Right? Who's on? Who should we raid? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Congo's on. Let's raid Congo. Congo's a cool guy. Okay, let's raid Congo. So yeah, oh, he's got those two on. I'm afraid to pronounce their names because I feel like I'll get it wrong. Let's go over there. Go. Be nice. Have a good time. Thank you for coming. I love you. Thank you. Press the button now. Oh, it takes 10 seconds. Go on. Go forth. Okay, click the button. Yeah. Damn. Okay, go on. Go. I hope that worked. Yes, it worked. I'm going to stop my stream now. This is how it works. Yeah.